Why do you want to go out at 6 in the morning? Because
That's the khaki brown that we always get.
Okay, so it's 2:00. Oh my Lord, look at all those names on my screen. That's awesome. Thank you. Welcome, everyone on Zoom and everyone here in the room with us. We are here today for the pre-proposal meeting for the RFQ 196, the engineering services. So my name is Jennifer Cook. I'm with procurement. Michael Eccles, he's helping me out today. He's with the city as well. This is Cole Baker. He is with our public works engineering. So he is the mastermind behind the specs that you read. And so what we're going to do today, I'm going to just kind of do some housekeeping points, and then I'm going to open it up for questions. If you leave here today and you think of something that did not get answered, please post it through BizSync. That way we can answer it in a public forum, and everyone gets the same information. So with that, has everyone here in the room, except for you, you're waiting in line, signed in?
I was waiting in line too, but I sat back down.
Okay.
I'll get it before I leave.
Well, this makes my heart happy because the last pre-proposal meeting we had, no one showed up. Oh, and I got my feelings hurt, so no. I love that. But yeah, this always brings in some great firms and responses, so thank you for attending today. Okay, so we're here today for the meeting. The actual responses are due next Tuesday, the 13th at 2:00. And I apologize for any confusion in the bid packet. All we need is one original and then one copy on a digital, you know, however that works for you, USB, flash drive, whatever. The deadline to answer questions through BizSync will be this Thursday, because that's going to give us a turnaround if we need an addenda to come out of this, and we'll have time to prepare for that, and that will be uploaded on BizSync. So with that, especially for those on the phone, I would caution, if sending in your response via FedEx, be careful, because they've not been real good. We've had to turn away or not accept some responses recently on some other bids because FedEx received it in time, but they held it at their facility for 2 days and then did not deliver it to us until way after the bid opened. So, you know, I know FedEx, I hope no one on here has anyone that works for FedEx, but anyway, it's just, you know, it's okay to use them, but just be aware of that. I would try to get it in, you know, as soon as possible. For those locally, you can drop it off at the front desk, and whoever's there will date stamp it and time it and get it to me. So, I think that's all. So I'm going to open it up for questions. We received, at the last minute, we received two more questions through BidSync that I did not post an answer to, but we'll discuss those after we hear from everyone. So with that, I open it up to you for questions. Okay, we're done. That must have been great, Cole.
I had a question.
Okay.
Will the parks projects for the entire city, those run through this engineering RFQ for the park section, or will there be future park RFQs coming out?
Not sure about that. I need to check on that.
Yeah, this is mostly going to be for public works projects and engineering. Not to say that if we have a firm under contract that's awarded this contract, not to say that our, actually we've changed it, they're now called community experiences. So if they want to, they would be able to use that firm, but this is specifically for our public works engineering department.
Okay, so okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Attachment A, when selecting the categories for an after, does that apply only to the prime firm or a team with subcontractors? Like they have a surveyor who lists in-house survey.
I'd have to look back at what, did the language specify anything about that? No.
There's a couple of those things that say, well, we'll have that in our team, but
Yeah, I'll check on that. And we'll post a response.
I have a question. For projects that are completed, does that mean the design is completed or it's constructed?
Full project completed.
Okay, and is there a time frame for, how recent these projects have to be?
Did we specify that?
No, I think
Mm-hmm.
that'll work, because for projects that are constructed, it's
Yeah.
years ago when the design was completed.
Yeah, what we're looking for is just completed successful projects, so you can submit what you have.
Okay.
For tables and exhibits, is 11 by 17 okay?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
So for tables and exhibits, is 11 by 17 okay?
You mean to submit with your response?
Yes.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many firms you will select per category?
So our intention is to maintain a list of all of the responsive firms, and then select firms for specific projects as they arise.
Thank you.
there's an evaluation criteria for location. What is the intent of that? W.
So location, it's evaluated based on the distance between whatever the firm's office is and our city offices. A small percentage of the overall evaluation.
Thank you.
Is there a stated MWBE goal for this project?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Is there an MWBE goal?
No, there's not.
Okay.
That question was asked on BidSync, and there's not.
got something on the due date, and in one location it says Thursday, so, what's Thursday? There's a conflict between the day of the week and the actual.
Oh, okay, no, it's Tuesday, I guess that was the typo. So to your question of location, like, also, I think they're looking, like, if the main office is in York, but you have a local presence, so that's fine too.
Hi, will there be a page count for the submittal?
No. I did have, like I referred to, a couple of questions that came in for bid sync. So, one was on pages 25 to 27 in attachment A. Says CAD plans under the roadway, traffic, water, and wastewater category simply refer to any drafting plans required for the design.
I'm gonna pull up that page.
Okay.
Yeah, page 26.
What was the next one again?
Okay, does CAD plans under roadway, traffic, water, and wastewater refer to any drafting plans required for design?
Yeah, that's related to preparing plans, so whatever the design is.
Okay.
And I guess just to add on to that, is there a requirement whether it's AutoCAD versus MicroStation? Is it just deliverable at the
And
end
it's deliverable.
for GIS purposes at the end? Okay.
Can you hear me? Hi, I'm Donna with Schomburg and Polk, and I have a question on the same attachment, just for clarification. On the where it says subsurface utility engineering exploration, is that intended to mean if you have the equipment to physically do the soil borings? Or is it if as part of the design, you need that work and you can subcontract that out? So I wasn't sure what that actually meant or was asking for.
I believe that's just related to, you having the ability to provide that service, but I'll double check that. And we'll
Okay, yeah. If you have the truck to go out there and physically do the borings, or you're familiar with the requirements of sewer work and can handle incorporating those needs in the design of a project. So I wasn't sure which way that was intended.
Donna, can you, would you mind going to Big Sync and posting that as a question?
No, not at all. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, if you'll do that, then I'll answer it.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, there was a couple
Thank
other
you.
clarification things that we had in
Okay.
attachment A to want to make sure we're interpreting it correctly so we know whether or not to check the box.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Will you guys
Okay.
be posting the sign-in sheet
from today's meeting? Let's know if you're gonna scan in the sign-in sheet and
Oh,
distribute it.
yes, I will upload it to this thing. And then go have my hearing checked.
It's kind of muffled over here.
But yeah, okay, so another question that came through on this thing. Page 22, section on submittals, it states, a complete disclosure of any alleged significant prior or ongoing contract failures, civil or criminal litigation, or investigation pending, which involves the proposer or which the proposer has been judged guilty or liable. The question referring to that is, what is the time frame for disclosure of prior contract failures?
It says any, so if there are any.
Yeah, and I assume, I never want to assume, but I guess this person is asking, how far back do we want to go? And I agree with Cole, any. Yeah, exactly.
Just
Okay, anyone else?
just a quick clarification, if I could, on page 4, can you clarify if each page needs to be signed?
No, it does not.
Okay. And then one quick follow-up from that, are there special form requirements for me that need to be included? So cooperative purchasing, HB 89, anything like that?
Front right on the table, that's Kyle Hogue, I just
I believe that should have been included. Yeah, those
Okay.
are in there.
This guy right here
Yeah.
with the glasses?
On the right.
Hello?
Oh my gosh. Hello. Mute us before you talk about it. Okay. Yeah, Matt, those, the cooperative purchasing, Bill 89, Form 1295, that's all included in the packet.
Excellent, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey,
Anyone else?
yes. On the projects that we're going to provide, is there an age limit on those projects?
There's no specific age limit.
So if we want to include a project that's say 20 years old, that won't be disqualified for any reason?
We would prefer to see some more recent ones, but you're free to submit old ones.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else? Questions? Donna, your hand's up. Okay.
I just have one more question to clarify on my previous question. So for example, in traffic engineering studies, a completed project would be like our report, but the development may not be constructed yet.
Right.
So a completed report satisfies your condition of a completed project.
If it's the specific item for just preparing a report,
Yes.
yes, that's what we're looking for.
Okay.
Okay, well, like I said, if anyone thinks of anything else, please just post it on Big Sync and we'll get those questions answered. The deadline is Thursday. At this point, I don't see an addendum needed, but you never know what'll come up. So, with that, if no one else has any questions, we'll just go ahead and close out this meeting. All good? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.